Hello, hello, hello. So I want you to see that we're using 138 of 150 mods. We have an update available for Swift Chaos Monster Overhaul, but we're not going to do that. We're going to take you down through the load order that I'm using for this video. Now, this load order may or may not match up to what I'm currently using. This video is a little older, but this will give you an idea of the load order I'm using at the time that I was recording this video, okay? There's not a lot of different things to talk about here. I don't think there's anything unusual that we've not discussed previously. I am using the Mighty Dungeons, so we're going to go into Bleak Falls Barrow, and you're going to see that version of Bleak Falls Barrow. But I want you to see the load order, and then we're going to jump into the game, and I'm going to do one of those hyper fast gameplay videos where you can see that we went into the dungeon and we played through the dungeon and came out the other side, just so you can see that, you know, some gameplay and know that this is working to that extent, okay? I also did do some traveling around with this load order to make sure that this load order worked, in that I could travel to all the major towns and all of that sort of thing. So just wanted to let you know that, make sure you're aware of that. Overall, this has been a good load order. I don't remember how many hours I have messed around and tested and played around with this, but I am just going into Bleak Falls Barrow again. It's like lately, every time I turn around, I'm changing my load order and I want to do something different, so I'm starting a new game. And that's life. That's part of the appeal of Skyrim and modding, so I guess we just kind of have to admit that that's what we like to do. I think overall this game looks good. I think in weeks to come, you will see some changes, some different things I did and how we've possibly improved. Now, again, I did not update Swift Chaos Monster Overhaul. There is an update available, but I didn't want to do that yet. It's considerably bigger. And they give you a list over here of a lot of the creatures that are included in this mod, and it's pretty cool. You can just take a gander at some of that. It's a lot of stuff. I do like the mod overall, though I'm probably going to drop it if I want to do more graphic-oriented things in the future. It's kind of sad. I wish we could have more mod space on the Xbox, you know. Allow me 10 gigabytes, and if I want to break my game, let me break it. You know, I'll figure out what the limits are myself, you know. Anyway, here we are. We're in Bleak Falls Barrow, and we're just going to kill these people. Now, this is going to move at hyper speed, okay? So just be aware of that. The video is going to be just rolling along really quickly, but we're going to get through the dungeon and get the stuff we need. So you're going to see this moving along pretty fast. Don't be too surprised. But it's all going to be quick action, and, you know, I have to heal myself at times, and I don't remember if I die any. I might die. You never know. I'll probably save some as we go and do some different things, so we'll see how that goes. But, yeah, it'll happen super fast, but at least you'll be able to see it happening, right? So, and you kind of have to explore around a little bit, because the Mighty Dungeons, it uses the revisited dungeons. It's a dungeon pack, you might say. That's probably the best way to put it. And it does give you some new versions of these dungeons that you have to look at and kind of explore. But I think that's good. That's fun. It makes the game a little more entertaining again when you have to explore things, and maybe some things have changed that you didn't expect, and etc., etc. You get the idea. So we're going to roll through this pretty fast, though, even though we're going to do some exploration. And I sat down on the bench there, just being silly. But, yep. Well, you know, the lock picking takes time. Then leveled up, so I had to do some stuff here. All this is going to happen really fast, though. And the sound it might get a little weird on you. Just be aware of that. But we're going to keep going. We're going to head on to the end. Going through the dungeon. Dun, dun, dun. Have we got to we haven't gotten to the spider yet, have we? So we haven't found Arvel yet. Okay. So we're still just exploring in some of the different things. And I forget exactly how I go through all of this, but you'll see as we go. And I'm always watching out for people. I'm sneaking, of course. I sneak a lot. I find it to be fun and entertaining. But we'll get there eventually. Here we are on the other side of that door. So this person killed themselves, and we kind of cheated and came in the other way. But wow, it moves really fast. I'm like, oh yes, we have to have the skeevers, the little rats, try to get us. I forgot about that. But yeah, we're getting close to the spider. Then we got to get our loot out of that chest. All right, let's see if we can get through here. Yes, here we are. Oh, that was terrible. I like that sound at hyperspeed. That sound like boom, 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 boom. You just kill him right away. But so it's kind of entertaining to watch the video this way. This is much better than watching real time. Naturally, if I could have recorded this and done a voiceover as I went along, I would have. But I couldn't. I can't always do that. But sometimes I want to be able to record something and just, you know, even though I'm going to come back later and do a voiceover, that's better than nothing. So anyway, you get the idea. And that's what we have here. I recorded this because I wanted to record it so to have something to, you know, kind of share and show you that, hey, this load order, you know, it's working. It's something we're playing with. Or if I had, you know, a problem, errors with it, then we'd be like, well, look here, this doesn't work so well. This is bad. Don't use this. Don't do this, you know, type of thing. So, because we're trying to do either of those things depending on what's going on. Show you what works or what doesn't work. If something crashes, if something blows up, anything like that, we want to make sure we can show you that. And here, we are just rolling through here, tearing through here really fast, trying to get to the end, of course. And I don't know, the sound is kind of wonky when I do this hyperspeed playthrough like this, or, you know. Now here you can see there's a weirdness to the mod in Bleak Falls Barrow where you can actually see through the floor and stuff there in that one spot. So it's a little weird. It didn't really affect playthrough and it didn't crash the game or anything, but it's something to be aware of. I don't remember if that happens in the revisited mod or if it just happens in the Mighty Dungeons version. But there was that place where I could actually see through or outside of the dungeon into the world, the empty, you know, the empty world. And then I could also see into another section of the dungeon, which was kind of funny. Even though I couldn't shoot him, I could see, you know, a Draugr hanging out up there. So it was weird. You can always like freeze the video at that and look at it a little bit, but that's what was going on there. And so anyway, overall though, that did not keep me from playing or having fun here. I still was able to get through the dungeon, which you'll see that. We're just going to keep taking these people out. Oh yeah, I had some ghosts too, that's right. But yeah, there's ghosts around. I think at one point I just decided to go ahead and move on. Oh wait, here, that ghost is... Well, I think that ghost was chasing us. And here there was a ghost in front of the door. And it's always the same. This one I have pretty well memorized. It's always the same. So here we go. We're going to get the chest out behind the word wall. Then we're going to get stuff here. And I'm like, well, when's he going to pop out? And then I'm like, okay, get the word. And then he pops out and we have the fight. And then it's like, I'm vamoosing. I'm getting out of here. Get my loot and go. Go. Let's go. And then, of course, I don't know. For some reason, a lot of times when I come out back here, I get a dragon. And it's like, oh, dragon, fight. And then we win the fight. And there we go. And that's pretty much the end of our adventure here. So just want to thank you for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. And I will catch you later. So I want to acknowledge these people who directly support the channel. I really do appreciate that. And I really do appreciate everyone for watching the videos and interacting. This has been an OwwThatSmarts production.
Game.